Hi everyone, my name is Westcott, and today I'd like to tell you about my informative speech. For my informative speech, I did it based on the standardized testing in America and like how it's increasing and if it's helping students' creative thinking or if it's helping their critical thinking and all of that junk. So the purpose of this speech was to inform your audience about your topic, and my topic was the standardized testing in America. And then going into this presentation, I was pretty confident since we did not have like a direct audience to talk to. It was just really nice to be at home and just record my voice into the microphone and have my PowerPoint. I'm very comfortable with PowerPoint because we use it a lot at our school. So we've been using that since I was an 8th grader. The only thing that was kind of weird about giving this speech was our microphones are on our laptops and they're just really small, and you have to like get so close to your laptop if you want your voice to be heard. And so now I'd like to talk about the ethos of your speaker, and ethos is just the credibility of a speaker. And to like obtain the high ethos with this speech, what I did was make sure I cited credible sources. I didn't cite like any biased blogs or anything. I used like peer-reviewed documents. And then I believe that my technology was adequately prepared because I knew how to use PowerPoint. The only thing that I could have done different was figure out something about my microphone before I recorded my video, because that probably could have saved me some trouble. And then when I was making my PowerPoint, the thing I kept in mind was the rule of 6, and that means to only have 6 lines per slide and then only 6 words on each line. And that rule was kind of difficult for me to follow because my thesis was more than 6 words, I think. So I tried to abide by that rule most of the time, but there were times that I know that I did not. Also, when I was doing this, I tried to keep in mind the using like first, second, lastly, like your transition words, because that's something that I really didn't do that well in my first speech. So that's really something I'm trying to keep in mind. And so something that felt really odd while doing this speech was my citing. I have not done a lot of citing while in high school, and that was just weird for me to do, so the research was hard for me. I had to keep going back to the book. I used chapter 6, and that was like pages 39 through 50. So I had to keep going back to look at the citing and see how to properly cite it in APA formatting and how to verbally cite it. And then finally, one thing that I would give as like a piece of advice would to just be confident, I guess. And I don't know, this speech was definitely a lot easier since we didn't have a exact audience, but it was a good learning experience, especially with the citing things.